It's Dorothy Tannahill-Moran, certified sound therapist. Do you know of anybody who has said that they had a deeply transcendent experience while they were meditating, or maybe a spiritual experience while they were meditating? Have you heard anybody describe that they felt that they were kind of outside of their body and an observer of what was taking place? And then, of course, there is that individual that feels so relaxed that they feel like they're kind of melting into their earth. Now, maybe that was you. These are all really wonderful states to be in. And what's taking place is that the brainwave state is changing into alpha and theta levels. And this is because as the body continues to relax and as your consciousness is changing, that shift in your brainwave state is changing. Now, my experience as a sound healer has shown me that people that meditate with sound baths tend to have deeper and more enhanced meditations. In other words, they go deeper, and these experiences that I'm describing tend to be something that happens more frequently as they are listening to sound baths during their meditations. Now, I think there are several things that's taking place. First is the sound bath is giving them something to focus on. Also, the sound bath and the frequencies is also allowing their body to go into this present state, and the present state in and of itself gives the body something to shift to, because the present state is something that allows the brain state to change. I think also we've got the sound, vibration, and the frequency is also causing the body to go from a fight or flight into a parasympathetic mode. And the parasympathetic mode is the regulator for things such as the heart, and the heart rate goes down as well as the blood pressure goes down. Now, at the same time, all of these great things are taking place with this deeply enhanced sound bath and meditation. You also have things going on such as emission. In other words, your brain is starting to emit hormones such as dopamine, and dopamine is the transmitter of pleasure. You have serotonin, which is the neurotransmitter of pleasure, and we have GABA, which is the neurotransmitter of calmness. So all three of those things are taking place to shift your emotions. And the more frequently you meditate, the more responsive your brain is to actually emitting these neurotransmitters. Now, the longer that you are meditating, not in a given period of time, but over a longer period of time, let's say months and years, your brain structure actually changes, and it changes towards calmness, pleasure, and happiness. Those are affected by the neurotransmitters that continually get emitted while you are meditating. So in other words, you will start having more of an orientation towards happiness and calmness rather than any kind of negative, or I'll just say erratic emotions. Now, in addition to that, meditation can give you better sleep, greater focus, and better brain function. So in other words, there's all kinds of great benefits to meditation. But my point today is the transcendent experience and what it can actually do to help calm you down emotionally and give you a different perspective of life, which I think is great, because sometimes our emotions take over, and when they take over, sometimes our decisions kind of override good logic. In other words, what you want to be able to achieve in your life is not just meditating, but to have this more profound transcendent experience, which you can enhance and have more frequently with a sound bath. Now, I'm not saying that every single time you're going to, because every single meditation is unique. I'm just saying you will have it more frequently if you do. And if you meditate more frequently over a longer period of time, you're going to have greater calmness and peace in your life. And I think that's really what we're all trying to achieve. Now, before we go, I have two things I want to cover with you. One, subscribe to this channel. My channel is filled with all kinds of good things like short guided meditations on all kinds of subjects to help reinforce some good positive things for you. Second, sound baths with great frequencies to be able to elicit responses in your body and mind. And of course, talks, sound healing insights like what I'm doing right now. The second thing I want to cover is go to my website, www.auras.com. It is an online sound healing, sound therapy website where I do all kinds of different types of sound healing, sound bath meditations. Every Monday, I have a free 15-minute sound bath meditation, but I also have every 3 weeks sound bath meditation covering everything from DNA attunement to clearing negative energy. I think you should check it out. And until then, I hope that calmness and peace reign in your life. Peace out, my friend.